But we as Muslims, we take from the examples of our Prophet, peace be upon him, Muhammad, and we seek to become a benefit to every single person around us. We are here to be of benefit, to be of service to the people. So the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he approached this lady and said, look, oh auntie, look, let me carry that, because I'm much younger than you, although he was well over 40 at that time. He said, look, let me carry this stack of logs and branches for you to your house. And the lady said, all right, sure, you can carry it for me. And then they went along this long journey towards the lady's house. And the lady said to, the lady saw him, and some, old elderly people will have experience. When they can look at you, they can tell your character, because there are many people in their lives so far. And this lady said to our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, even though she was not a Muslim at the time, she said, oh my son, you seem to, when I look at your face, you seem to have you seem to be a person of peace, of tranquility. You seem to be a person who helps others. So let me tell you something. Oh my son, there is a man out there. He's a madman. His name is Muhammad. And he is telling the people to throw away the religions of old and to bring in this new religion. And a religion that is foreign to us. And she said some bad things about who he was. But the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who is, as we say in Islam, rahmatan lil alameen, a mercy to mankind, he was not perturbed by this. All the messengers faced this kind of criticism. All messengers and Muslims from every single generation throughout time will have encountered in the establishment of the faith within themselves and in their community, this kind of opposition. We have this relationship with God that is to fight for us. So when you feel that God is sufficient for you, then there is no need for a reward or for a thank you from anyone for doing what you were supposed to do in the first place. And this is why I said at the beginning that the beauty of faith and the beauty of performing the sunnah is something that comes from within you. It is not something that is a reaction to something that is external. So going back to this story, when the Prophet, peace be upon him, was told by this lady that there's a man out there called Muhammad who's going around corrupting society, he didn't react in any way to an external stimuli, because he knew what was his mission from internally. So what did he say? He did nothing. He carried along, the old lady's logs and branches all the way to her house. He dropped it there. And the lady said to him, thank you for helping me on my journey. Shall I pay you? Shall I pay you for your services that you have done for me? And he says, no, I've got a better reward from someone else. And he walked away. And then the lady said to him, wait, come back. What is your name? And then he said to her, my name is Muhammad, the man that you were talking about. And then, something must have happened within her, and she stopped and said, you can't possibly have been the man who I just described. I testify that you are a truthful person, and I bear witness that you are the messenger of God. And he set off towards Pharaoh. And this is where the topic of today's sermon comes in. What choices will you make in your life? Because when God addressed Moses, he said, Innani ana Allahu la ilaha illa ana fa'budani wa aqim as-salata li dhikri. So he says, indeed, I am your Lord. There is no other God but me. So worship me, establish the prayers in your service to me. That is, he uses this royal I 3 times in this one verse. Indeed, I am your Lord. So worship me. And then when Moses goes to Pharaoh, the Pharaoh says to him, Ana rabbukum al-a'la. So the Pharaoh instead, the Pharaoh is saying, I am your Lord, the Most High. So there is this competition now between the God of Moses and Pharaoh. And these two forces are in a competition with one another, going to be perturbed or put off by a powerful king saying to you, I am your Lord. Because they have received the confirmation from before, from God himself, that you are God's servant, and that your service is to God, and your objective is God. is no objective of profits. There is no objective of making the most at any expense of oppressing others just to get what you want. That you cannot oppress others, because that is only oppressing yourself. And when you see the world in this light, you will think twice about what your mission in life is. Is that really to make the 6 figures in your salary? Or is it to create yourself as a self-fulfilled person, a person who knows who his or her purpose is in life? So that is the choice that all the messages were having to confront, because they all received confirmation from God of their own their mission. And look, I was talking with Vice Chancellor Fred Hilmer, and he said, look, it's a courtesy that we provide any facilities for you. Now, this is not true at all, because as students, we are like any other students on campus. If other religious groups have their religious commitments being met by the university, then we as students and staff and research officers at this university have a right to expect that the same level of commitments be given towards Muslim students as they are towards other students. The university makes many advertisements online and in newspapers around the world that says we will cater for the needs of Muslim students. We'll cater for the needs of Muslim students, not any other, not all religions or all religious needs. They said we will cater for the needs of Muslim students. And Muslim students overseas come here on the understanding that their needs will be well catered for. But this is not the case. So there is some things going on. Perhaps they have made the wrong choices. Perhaps they're putting profits above the needs of students here.